Hi everybody, Sam here. We are here with Join Hands Ministry and we are shooting some videos to tell you a little bit about who we are and what it is that we do. And so today I have Rita, our Executive Director, and George, our President of the Board of Directors with us. Rita, George, thank you for taking the time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And so we are going to get into a little bit about who Join Hands is and what Join Hands does. And so, George, I want to talk to you first. We minister to people in Perry County every day, but there are still people who don't know who Join Hands is. And so could you tell us a little bit about where Join Hands got its beginning?
It started about 25 years ago. Actually, a church pretty much across the street from where we're located today.
Okay.
The Bloomfield United Methodist Church. In one of their Bible studies, the topic come up, what are we going to do to fulfill the needs of those in Perry County that are lacking in certain areas? And that's basically where it was birthed, was in that Bible study.
Very nice. And things change over the course of time. Who makes up Join Hands Ministry and who works with our organization today? Is that still churches? Is that something else? Has that changed?
Well, a few years ago, it was originally the United Methodist pastors that were the board of Join Hands Ministry, but we decided to go a different direction, and now it's made up of community members.
Okay.
So it's we have a wide range of gifts, talents, and abilities on our board that we hope will fit each need here in Perry County.
Fabulous. And it is still a nonprofit organization, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And why does Join Hands Ministry exist? I know that's a big, broad kind of a question, but yeah.
It's basically here to meet the needs of those that have nowhere else to go.
Okay.
We're kind of the last line of defense, I guess.
Okay.
But we're definitely trying to get to a place where we really make a difference in the lives of those that come in our doors.
Okay. So meet the basic living needs when people don't have any other answers.
That's it.
Yep. Okay. Rita, you are our executive director. And so we want to get into a little bit more specific. What is your vision? What do you hope that Join Hands will do in our community?
My vision for Join Hands Ministry is that we do more than just give out, that we actually create an environment that is welcoming, safe, and we are able to help people in the community get from where they are today to thriving. And that encompasses many of our programs and the direction that we're going.
Okay, nice. And can you tell us, because people may know what Join Hands Ministry was, they may have seen some things. So I wonder, just to give us a little bit of a taste, could you tell us about 2 or 3 programs that Join Hands Ministry does to give an example of what this looks like?
Yeah, absolutely. So our 2 major programs is our monthly toiletry program. This is where individuals and families are able to come in, collect items such as, toilet paper, paper towels. It's run by donations and mostly volunteers to coordinate those. We actually had approximately 500 individuals in the month of July, and we're averaging about 450 at this point every month that we're able to serve through that program. The other major program that we do beyond our events is the HELP program. That is our direct financial assistance program. We help those who are struggling with their daily living, keep people housed by helping pay the mortgage or the rent, helping to pay utility bills, keep people warm with their heating oil. We also work with other agencies to ensure that our dollar or the entire county's dollar goes as far as possible so that we don't leave anybody with that one-time help, that we can then help them move past that situation. You never know what that situation may be, a loss of a job, a medical expense that kind of threw it over. It's not just one factor in
Sure.
everything. So that's a big piece, and we've really started to focus on that program to make sure that we're seeing the full picture and
Sure.
that we're able to not just provide that gift, but also be able to help them move forward.
Okay. So, and with the financial assistance, talk to us about what we're doing to help people to make better decisions, to not just be a handout.
Yeah, absolutely. So our biggest thing is that we, at the end of last year, we kind of test ran what it would look like to get financial counseling, education, put together some basic budgeting stuff to help them with the tools that they need. And then this year we've really implemented that piece to say we have regular financial classes, not just a single hour, but we also do workshops that are multiple days. We also have encompassed the spending plan where we help budget and show, okay, well, here is what you bring in, here is what's going out. You can move things around, and our employees are great at figuring out little ways to shave off that $20 off of a bill, or finding another direction, those kind of things to really help people live within their confines. And then they are not run by the money that they have. They are more, like I said, thriving. They're not
Sure.
just surviving.
Nice. And I know that we do some events in partnership with other organizations. Talk to us about some of the events that we do in partnership and what that looks like in our community.
So we do a May event, which we call it a clothing event, clothing giveaway. We actually had some really great donations come in, and we know that Goodwill in Newport had gone out. I know there are some free clothing events, but we were sitting on a plethora of clothing, and we really wanted to get it out to the community. So we joined up with Bolo, Bread of Life Outreach,
Nice.
and created this event in May. We did it 2 years in a row now. We're hoping that those gifts continue to come in, and we're able to provide that spring-summer clothing line. We also do a back-to-school program that encompasses the West Perry PTO as well as Bolo once again. So that is another big event where it becomes a one-stop shop for people to come and get all of their needs met in one location.
That is fabulous. To give some of our viewers an idea of the scope of these events, how many people do you think that we were able to serve with those events this year?
So this year for our May event, we were about 600 to 650 individuals. For our back to school, we were approximately 347, 350, something around that line.
That is tremendous. That's just a huge community impact there. Yeah. Okay. What needs do you see that people can help us with, either donations or supporting us financially or volunteering? What needs do we specifically have that people could say, okay, if I want to help you guys, how can I do that?
Always monetary donations are beneficial, and if they specifically want it to go to one of our programs, such as the back to school or Christmas, or if they want it to specifically go to our help program, then put in the memo line or designate that as such.
Sure.
Of course, just general operating is always beneficial too, because we have our own expenses. But as far as donations, toiletry items are always welcome. We go through those. George can speak to that. He's actually our volunteer for coordinating a lot of those toiletry parts. So those kind of donations during the Christmas season, our program sponsors that are willing to step up and sponsor elderly or a child, those are always beneficial ways. As far as volunteering, we're always looking for help. It depends on the season. So it could be, during the summer, helping keep the property looking nice. It could be, being willing to come in and step into the receptionist role if that's where their heart is. Could be helping in the back sort stuff that comes in that are donations, especially whenever we get larger donations that we have to get through Christmas time. Again, a lot of little pieces here and there. So if I would just say to the viewers that if you have a desire to volunteer, reach out to us and ask if there's an opportunity and tell us what you like, where you might feel that you fit, and we will find something for you to do. We always have something to do, and that's a challenge I'm always given every day is what can I do? We find it.
Absolutely. And George, if somebody wants to give to us financially, or if they want to donate products that we can give to others in need, or if they want to serve and volunteer, how should they get in touch with us? What should they do?
Again, just call the receptionist in the front, and they will take down information, and we'll get back to them when the need arises that they want to fill. And if they have, as she mentioned, toiletry items, if they want to drop those off, they can be dropped off anytime that we're open. Just buzz the back door, and I will be out to pick them up.
Okay. Rita, George, I really appreciate your time today. Thanks you for sharing. Everybody, go and serve.